Do you think that's a problem?
Hoo-ha.
And also, maybe this is a good time to talk about, does Pfizer play by the rules?
Let's one at a time.
One at a time.
Okay, and this isn't even about Pfizer, but it's an answer to the question.
Yes.
So there's this drug Aduhelm that was approved by the FDA maybe 6 months ago. It's a drug to prevent the progression of low-grade Alzheimer's disease. The target for drug development for Alzheimer's disease has been reducing the amyloid plaques in the brain, which correlate with the progression of Alzheimer's. And Biogen showed that its drug Aduhelm reduces amyloid plaques in the brain. They did 2 clinical trials to determine the clinical efficacy, and they found that neither trial showed a meaningful benefit. And in those 2 trials, 33% more people in the Aduhelm group developed symptomatic brain swelling and bleeding than people in the placebo group. There was an advisory committee convened to debate and determine how they felt about the approvability of Aduhelm, given those facts. And those facts aren't in dispute. They're in Biogen slides, as well as FDA documents. The advisory committee voted 10 against approval and 1 abstain. So that's essentially universal, unanimous vote against approving Aduhelm. Now, the advisory committees have been pretty much cleansed of financial conflicts of interest. So this advisory committee votes 10 no, 1 abstention, and the FDA overrules the unanimous opinion of its advisory committee and approves the drug. 3 of the members of the advisory committee resign. They say, we're not going to be part. If the FDA is not going to listen to a unanimous vote against approving this drug, which shows more harm than benefit, undisputed, we're not going to participate in this. And the argument against approval is that the surrogate endpoint, the reduction of amyloid, the progression of amyloid plaques, is known by the FDA not to be a valid clinical indicator. It doesn't correlate. 27 studies have shown it doesn't correlate with clinical progression. Interrupting the amyloid plaques doesn't mean that your Alzheimer's doesn't get worse.
The fox has guarded the hen house very clearly.